Okay, so it has been requested of me to watch Panic at the Disco, Bohemian Rhapsody live from the Death of a Bachelor tour. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I watched the first 30 seconds and I was like, no, I gotta go back and, I gotta give them my live reaction because the first 30 seconds made me feel real good. I felt like this would be a good choice. And I hope y'all can't hear this person outside talking. But I think that this will be a really good video. And I'm excited to watch it. Let's go for it.
Now, we're going to do a song by one of my favorite gay human beings.
And that made me laugh.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
Let me say this. I really do think that this was live. I don't. And two things make me believe that this is live. Number one, the fact that they are using in-ear monitors here, right, so that they can hear themselves. I think that this was, and the reason why I say that is because a lot of times when people sound like really, really good, maybe they might sound too good, right? The first thing that people say is, was it live? Was it, pre-recorded? Was it whatever? I think that this, just from what I'm hearing here, I think it's live. I do.
Look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy. I need no sleep because I'm easy come, easy go, little high.
He's definitely singing in falsetto, a little bit. An example of how would I describe falsetto? When we talk about, well, it could honestly even be a falsetto, a transition back and forth from falsetto to head voice. It's just a lighter coordination, vocal coordination here than chest voice, what I'm talking in right now. So when I think about head voice, when I think about falsetto, la 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 la, we have this kind of hair passing through the voice, la la la, right? Whereas with head voice, or maybe even mixed, the vocal cords are just together. La 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 la. Right? Again, y'all, I don't want to I don't always want to be super loud because I record these videos at night, but you get the point. Falsetto is just a more disconnected vocal coordination. You can almost hear some air passing through when you sing it. You can be singing in the falsetto voice quality down here as well, right? It's just false voice, right? This is my actual voice. This is kind of an effect that I'm putting on. This is my false voice, right? So that's the way I think about it. That's kind of the way that I describe it. I also tell people that falsetto can be seen really anything that's not balanced chord closure like this can be seen as your real voice with a mask over it, right? So this is my voice with a mask. This is my real voice, right? My real voice comes out, I put a mask over it. Real voice, put a mask over it, right? I'm putting some type of thin filter over my voice to get this kind of effect, but my real voice here, this balanced voice here, again, you've heard me say this, should be the default. I know I'm talking a lot. It's fine. We're going to get back to the video. Yeah.
Mama, just killed a man.
Yeah, this is live. This is live. Oh, I love this. This is 100%. I just spit on myself. This is 100% live. You can even see the little shake in his jaw right here, which some teachers would not like. I mean, I don't think that it's gonna kill his performance. You know.
Mama, just killed a man.
Y'all see that little jaw shake? Y'all see that? You know, just kill Mama. Just killed a man. I mean, is the shaking jaw gonna kill the song or the performance? No, no, not at all. I would even venture to say that it gives it seeing that would even make you kind of relate to him a little bit more. You know, it's like he's really singing with this small mouth. Mama just killed a man. Little shake in the jaw. I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. It's good. I think y'all have made me a fan of Brendan Urie. I think that I just like the way he sings. It does something to me. I like it. But then again, I like most things.
Gone against his head. Pull my trigger, now he's
A
dead.
little stronger than
Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all
Ooh,
away.
I like that.
Mama, didn't mean to make you cry.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good, y'all. He knows. I think that he knows when to give more and then when to pull back. You know, sometimes singers that are just haven't been singing as long, or they, you know, because Panic at the Disco's been out for a long time. They've been singing for quite a while, you know. But sometimes singers that maybe don't have as much experience, they find one mode that works for them and they stick to that mode. Whereas I can tell that Brendan Urie has kind of played around with different sounds and different effects, and he knows when to open up and give more. Like when you heard him right there when he said "Mama," I think he said "Mama." I think that's what he said.
Didn't mean to make you cry.
Right there, he didn't say, "Didn't mean to make you cry." He said, "Mean to make you cry." He just opened up a little bit more. Really had that vomitar space in the back. I'm gonna do a video on what vomitar space is. It's a very interesting topic, but it really helps me, and it's helped quite a bunch of my students so far. So you'll definitely want to see that.
I'm not back again this time tomorrow. Carry on, as if nothing really matters.
Yeah, he's just having fun. He's just having fun here. He's so good at piano too.
Too late, my time is gone. Sent shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go.
You know what's so interesting about this is that some teachers who are so dead set on teaching the right way, they would look at this video and not appreciate so many of these intentional stylistic choices that he is going for. And I think that some teachers really do some students a disservice by acknowledging the different character traits that maybe not the most reformed or classical style of singing, you know, has, right? Everything doesn't have to be Mama. Didn't mean to make you cry. Everything doesn't have to be that all the time, you know? We live in a time now where you can sing however you want. As long as you can do it over and over again. Doesn't matter what you call it, can you call upon it? Y'all heard me say that in the I think in the Color Purple video. You heard me. Let's keep going. We still keeping space on food. Now, I would be willing to bet that Brendan Urie probably has had some classical vocal training here and there, or what's the word? I don't want to say classical training, but he's probably had some like vocal training with a coach because he has a great mixed voice. That's how he's able to soar. Get that voice to soar. These are not belts, y'all. Belting too much, it can really tax you by the end of a performance. I think that in order to conserve your voice and be able to sing with longevity, you got to work on your mix. I will do a video on it very soon. You will see that coming up. Great guitar player too. He just having fun. He playing with it. Hey, hey, hey.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. That's an E5 to F5. That's mix, y'all. He's not belting. He is in this, his voice is just ringing in this nasal space. The key to a good mix is to really get your voice in this nasal kind of space here. Any kind of vocal exercise that has an N, like I say nay, 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 like that, right? Any kind of NG, long, right? I do that all the time. That NG sound works really well. He's great. I'm really enjoying this.
Easy go, will you let me go?
G5, y'all.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Come on. And you even notice right there with that distortion that he put in there, it wasn't Mamma Mia. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the whole tone. It was Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia. It was just lightly in there, you know? That balanced chord closure, I'm telling y'all, that has to be your default. Let's keep going. C5, y'all. That's almost C6.
So you think you can stop me spitting my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die?
This mix is so amazing. Let me tell you something. This guy has a lot of the qualities that a lot of male singers you know, a lot of male singers can learn from. He has the richness and the lows. I heard him in the This Is Gospel video. He had a really rich lows. And he just has the range and the ring of a tenor up in those top notes. Even goes up to a B5, y'all. Come on. That's almost soprano C. Um, Great job.
Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here.
Oh, he's on the rules, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a whistle register. I think this is also in the key of C. Maybe.
Anyone can see nothing really matters. Nothing really matters.
Sing. And he can do runs like he's good. He's definitely a baritone though, because his voice really begins to blossom, I think, here. I think he's a baritone with a high extension. Hey, that was great.
Wow.
That's what I said.
Thanks for that. Holy
Y'all, why y'all ain't put me on the Brendan Urie like this before? He's great. I wish, listen, I wish I would have known about him back in college. I could have learned something or two. Yeah, no, that was good. He's just really skilled. He's really skilled. I don't really know what else to say other than that was great. Keep recommending more. It was awesome. Thank you guys so much. If you would love, subscribe to me on Patreon. Listen, I just put a little journal entry up on there titled "What I Learned from the Friend That Ghosted Me." Y'all, I had a friend ghost me, and I learned a lot of lessons from it. Me and my therapist talked about it, and I learned a lot of lessons. Okay, so if you would like to read that or listen to the music that I just dropped, put some songs out. I may even put a little link to it right here.
been your hideaway. I know I would have been a safe place for you to lay your head down when the world wouldn't let you be.
And you can find that on Patreon. All right. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. All right. Thank you guys so much for supporting and subscribing. It makes me feel so good. I'm so happy. I love all this music. So thank you all so much. Have a good day. Goodbye.